Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2019 very high specification Ford Focus ST. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a 5-stamp service history. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. Front of the vehicle really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them, just so you can see how insignificant they are. As I said, front of the vehicle couldn't be any better. I'll get a close-up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well, to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper, lower down either. Can also be quite as I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, struggling to see a single mark at all. Car's got a full set of premium branded Goodyear tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. The car's got the power folding mirrors as part of the high specification. Both of those mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Get low down so you can see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Moving along the driver's door, I am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be common, particularly on the driver's door. That is just a little bit of rainwater just underneath the handle. Just rub that off so you can see it's not a mark to the paintwork. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's front. Really am struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, struggling to see anything to mention. And that alloy wheel, also the same as the driver's front. Driver's side of the vehicle really couldn't be any better. Just take you into the vehicle on the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out there's no marks to the step. Can be very common. People get into a car, drag the feet slightly, mark the paintwork on the step, but not the case on this Focus ST. Inside the car, again, couldn't be any better. It's got the Recaro seats. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear. Front seats are heated. Also got the heated steering wheel as part of the high specification. Car's had the genuine Ford overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine mats with the vehicle. As you'd expect, no sign of any wear to the steering wheel. Car's got the head-up display as part of the high specification. Also has the Bang & Olufsen sound system. There's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. As I've already said, really couldn't be any better inside. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Get a close up to the carpets again, those genuine Ford overmats protected all of them. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. No marks to the step again. Going into the rear of a vehicle can be very common. See a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but not the case on this Focus ST. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car's got the rear parking sensors as part of the high specification, along with the rear view camera. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Also get very low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside Again, can be very common. People go over high curbs, scuff the underside, but not the case with this ST Focus. Onto the tailgate of the car. Again, I can't see anything to mention. Inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Really couldn't be any better. Parcel shelf is of course present. They are the genuine mats, fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper and interior trims. No scuffs to the plastics. Absolutely no sign of any luggage rash to the top of the bumper. Sometimes people carelessly load in items and end up scuffing the trims, marking the top of the bumper, but not the case with this cherished ST. Bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the entire side, same as the drivers, can't spot any parking dents. Again, as I've already said, all alloy wheels, really nice. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge, really nice. Again, underneath the handle, exactly the same. Can't see anything to point out on the rest of the door. Get low down also, so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill, same as the driver's side. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps, edge of the seats. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Again, there's no marks or signs of wear to any of the carpets. Those genuine mats protected all of them. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. Onto the passenger front door. Again, get a close up to the door edge. No chips, that is the case all the way along. No marks underneath the handle. Rest of the door, I can't see anything to mention. I have already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Passenger front wing, again, nothing negative. And the final alloy wheel, as I've already said, all alloy wheels really nice. Struggling to see any marks. It really is an absolutely cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle inside and out, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. Really couldn't be any better. Cared for, maintained to a very high standard with a 5-stamp service history, full set of premium branded Goodyear tyres. Just gives an indication of the level of care and maintenance afforded to this ST Focus. I know some of these performance vehicles have a reputation of being owned by boy racer types, a little bit used and abused, missed services, etc. But absolutely not the case with this Focus. Really is an absolutely cherished example. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger step again, free from any marks. Passenger seat, same as the others have already shown you, really no sign of any wear to point out. Carpet exactly the same, been protected by those overmats. Just want to lean into the vehicle and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You do see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks okay. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, looks really worn out of shape, but not the case with this Ford. Absolute minimal wear from both angles. Really couldn't be any better. That is the case for the entire vehicle. Going round, other than the most minor stone chips to the front of the vehicle, which you have to be incredibly close to even notice at all, other than them, I really am struggling to see anything to point out. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this ST Focus, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our site. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing a vehicle for an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. You can apply directly through our website. Once you have done that, we will come back to you within 10 minutes for a full decision. Obviously, if you need any assistance with this or quotes, please just get in touch. Just go around the vehicle one final time there, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I repeat myself again, an absolutely cherished example. Really, I'm struggling to see anything to mention. If you require any further information about the car, or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.